நீங்கள் நியூ ஜாயினியா? உங்கள் பேர்? இளையராஜா. இளையநாதன். ரம்ஜான் பதிலா. 4559831. சரி சரி. வீடியோ ப்ளே ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சா?
இந்த ஸ்க்ரீன் போயிட்டு இருக்கு சார். இந்த இன்ட்ரோடக்ஷன் வீடியோ போட்டுட்டுமா?
போட்டுருங்க. 6 மணி ஆயிடுச்சுல்ல.
Hello all, I'm Guna Mathivanan from Officers IAS Academy. Friends, we are coming up with an exclusive live quiz program based on current affairs targeting 2024 prelims on a weekly basis. So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in our Officers Path channel, we will be coming up with this live quiz program. So how to participate? So for which you have to install an mobile application. So go to either App Store or the Google Play Store to download this application named Kahoot application. Download and install it. Right? So every Saturday at 6 p.m. in the live video, I will be giving you a 7-digit pin. So you have to enter that 7-digit pin in your installed application. In the Kahoot application, you have to enter that 7-digit pin. Or I will give you a QR code. If you are not interested in installing the application, you can scan the QR code in the web browser. You can open the web page. In that you can enter this 7-digit pin number and you can participate in this quiz program. So once you enter the 7-digit number, the application will ask you to give a username. So you have to give your username. Followed by your username, please give your last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username is Guna8990. The last 4 digits of my phone number. So like that, you can create your own username. That's all. You are ready to participate in the quiz. So in the live video, I will be showing you the question. The question will be followed by 4 options as usual, A, B, C, D. The 4 options will have a color code, right? So option A, red color, option B, blue color, option C, green color, option D, yellow color. So the 4 options will have 4 different color codes. So in your mobile phone, you have installed the Kahoot application, right? So the Kahoot application in your phone, in your device, it will show you 4 colored box, only 4 colored box. Only in the video which you are watching, in that live video, I will give you the question, followed by that 4 option I will be giving you. The 4 option will have a color code, right? So if you are going to choose A as the right answer, then A has red color, then in your mobile phone you will have a red colored box. You have to choose that. That's all. If the answer which you have chosen is correct, and if you have chosen that quickly, for every question we will give you 60 seconds. Assume that I am choosing A is the right answer, and I am choosing within 20 seconds, within 10 seconds, based on how quickly I choose the question. I have to choose the correct one and I have to choose it as early as possible. So the one who is choosing at the earliest will be given more points. So if I am choosing in 20 seconds, I will be given more points. If someone is choosing at 30 seconds, then relatively lesser points, right? So this is how the quiz will work. So at the end of the program, we will show you the leaderboard. Between the questions also, I will show you the leaderboard. At the end, I will show you the final leaderboard. The one with more number of points will be given a certificate, right? The idea of the quiz program is to provide you a real-time experience of solving the questions along with that competitive environment, right? I hope this program adds more value to your preparation. So along with this, we have a daily current affairs hit list series, daily answer rating initiative. So all these initiatives will give you a competitive edge in your 2024 prelims as well as mains. Right? I hope this adds more value to your preparation. So see you in the quiz. Till then, bye. Take care. Hello all, welcome back to Officers UPSC Quiz, a place where you can test your knowledge and skills on various topics related to UPSC exams. I'm Guna Mathivanan. I will be your host for today. I teach current affairs and economics and I head the research and development team at Officers IAS Academy. If you are an UPSC aspirant or if you are preparing for UPSC exams, then this show is for you. So in today's episode, as usual, we'll be having 15 questions. Each question will be followed by 4 answer options and each option will be having a color code. You have to choose the right answer by choosing the right color code from your Kahoot application, and you have to choose the right answer within 60 seconds. Right? So to participate in this program, you can enter the 7-digit pin which we are showing it in the screen, that is 4559831. So you enter these 7-digit pin in your Kahoot application, or you can scan the QR code which we are showing, and through which again you have to enter the 7-digit pin and then you can enter into the quiz. 4559831 is the code number. Right? So while giving your username, mention your name and please follow it by the last 4 digits of your mobile phone number. For example, my username will be Guna9890. Right? So ensure that so that we can identify the winner and accordingly we can distribute the prizes. So even today, for the top 3 winners of this quiz, we will be giving you wonderful books. Don't worry, those books are not something to do with our UPSC preparation. These are general books which will be very useful. Alright, so I hope you are clear. Any clarifications, doubts, feedback, if you are not able to view anything, you can reach out in the comment section, and also we have given the WhatsApp number in the description. You can also reach us through that WhatsApp number. So we'll start our quiz for today. It's quiz number 4. So you will be getting the questions in few seconds. So get ready. 3, 2, 1. Yes. The terms qubits and superposition are often talked about with the reference to which one of the following? Metaverse, non-fungible tokens, central bank digital currency, quantum computing. The term qubits and superposition are often talked about with reference to which one of the following? Metaverse, non-fungible tokens, CBDC, central bank digital currency, and quantum computing. We have 25 more seconds and we have got almost 100 answer response. 15 more seconds. Last 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time up. So qubits and superposition are related to quantum computing. First, we will try to understand what is this quantum physics. What is physics first? Physics is a subject which will deal with laws of nature, right? So, this laws of nature will be different in subatomic level. What will be the laws of nature at subatomic level within the atom? Proton, neutron, electron, how it will behave. To study that we have quantum physics. Using that concepts, we are trying to come up with computing, that is quantum computing. So here we will make use of the spin of the electron. So when the electron spins upwards, we refer it as 1. When it spins downwards, we refer it as 0. So usual computing, we refer it as binary digits. Here we will be referring it as qubits. Okay. So here answer is D, quantum computing. Let's have a look at the poll result. Almost majority have chosen the answer, right answer D, quantum computing. Let's see the leaderboard. So yes, Harsh 6871, followed by Isaac, then Kaushik, Preetika and Kamalika 2415. You have secured the top 5 positions. All the best. So congrats for those who got it right. So now we'll move on to the question number 2. So consider the following statements. Consider the following statements. Statement 1. If one has type 1 diabetes, it means that the cells in their body don't use insulin properly. Statement 2. If one has type 2 diabetes, their body makes little or no insulin at all. Gestational diabetes is a type of diabetes that develops during pregnancy. How many of the statements given above are correct? Only 1, only 2, all 3, none. The question is regarding diabetes. India is becoming the diabetes capital of world. Right. So why? Why there is a rise in diabetes? But that is not the question here. Here the question is about the types of diabetes. Last 10 more seconds. Yes, we have last 3 more seconds. Yes, time up. So the first statement and second statement was actually reversed. So in type 1 diabetes, so it is genetical, mostly a genetical disorder. So here the body will not make insulin at all. See how it works. We eat something. Whatever we eat, that will be converted into simple sugars, glucose. Now that glucose has to be stored in our cell because that is going to give you energy. Whatever you eat, that energy will be stored, right? So that later period that energy will be used for doing our regular work. So these glucose, to store it in the cell, we need insulin. The insulin is going to help in storing the glucose in the cells. So if there is no insulin or the body fails to recognize the insulin, then the glucose will remain in the blood, and that is what is diabetes. Right? So two cases. Certain cases, it is the pancreas which is going to secrete this insulin. When the pancreas fails to secrete the insulin, then externally we have to take insulin shots. That is type 1 diabetes. That is not common. Right? What is type 2 diabetes? Your pancreas used to secrete insulin, but however your body is not recognizing that. That is, pancreas is doing its work, but the body is not recognizing that work. So what happens? Again the glucose remains in the blood. So again we say diabetes. Okay, the first two statements were reversed. Gestational diabetes is during pregnancy, the pregnant mother will be experiencing diabetes, but once after the pregnancy, delivery is done, the diabetes will also be reduced. So only one statement is correct. Answer is A, only one. We'll have a look at the poll result. So poll result, I think very few have chosen A. We will have a look at the leaderboard. It is Kavipriya 7215, followed by Pratika, Kamalika, Aravind, Kavya. Alright. So Chudamani 2206, you are the highest climber. You have climbed 50 places. Congrats, man. So congrats for all those who have got it right. We will move on to the next question. That is question number 3. Question number 3. So with reference to Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity, consider the following statements. It was launched by China. India is not a part of IPEF framework. Which of the following are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. With reference to IPEF, Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity. Who launched it? Whether India is a member or not. We have last 25 seconds. Most of you have chosen the answer. 107 participants have chosen it. We have last 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time up. So Indo-Pacific Economic Framework for Prosperity was an initiative of USA. In 2022, US came with an initiative of IPEF, which has 14 countries as members: USA, Fiji, India, Australia, New Zealand, Japan, South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand, Vietnam, Brunei. These 14 countries are the members of this framework. This framework is not an agreement. This framework is not any a trade contract, nothing like that. It's a framework. Okay, on minimum areas, these 14 countries, they have agreed to have common standards in terms of trade, in terms of supply chain, in terms of clean energy, in terms of fair economy. There is some common understanding between these 14 countries. Okay, these 14 countries later they can come up with an agreement. So this framework is not an agreement, keep that in mind. India is a part, it was launched by USA. Question is about which is correct. D, neither one, not, nothing is correct. We will have a look at the poll result. Answer is Delhi. Almost 60 participants have chosen the right answer. Congrats. We will look at the leaderboard. So leaderboard, yes, Preetika 7633, you have climbed up. It is two, you have got the first position, followed by Kavya Priya, then Annapurni, then Kavya, then Aravind. So Adi 0667 is the highest climber. We are climbing 32 places. That is great. So let's move on to the fourth question. Question number 4. So with reference to the United Nations peacekeeping forces, consider the following statements. They may only be employed when both parties to a conflict accept their presence. India has consistently been among the top troop contributing nations to the UN peacekeeping forces. Which of the statements given above is correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, neither 1 nor 2. So 25 seconds more, we have almost 100 responses. Last 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right? So, what is the answer? So, answers, both the statements are correct. So, they may only be employed when both the parties to a conflict accept their presence. That is correct. To re-establish peace in an area of armed conflict, the UN peacekeeping forces will be deployed, right? And both the parties, two countries, if there's an issue between, let's say, India and China, India and Pakistan, there's a conflict. To maintain peace, UN peacekeeping force can come here, but provided India and China accepts, India and Pakistan accepts. Okay. India has consistently been among the top troop contributing nations to UNPKF. So this UN peacekeeping force, don't think there will be a separate military force trained, conducted by United Nations. The member countries will be sending their armed forces. So India has consistently among the top contributor in terms of sending troops. So both the statements are correct. Answer is C, both 1 and 2. Let's move on to the fifth question. But before that, we have to have a look at the leaderboard. It is Kavipriya. Kavipriya 7215, you are on the top. So followed by Preetika, Annapurni, Aravind, Kavya. So Priyan 2479, you are the highest climber in this round. You have climbed up 24 places. Congrats. So let's move on to the next question. So question number 5. The Montreux record is maintained as a part of A. Convention on Biological Diversity, B. Montreal Protocol on Substances that Deplete the Ozone Layer, C. Vienna Convention on the Law of Treaties, and D. Ramsar Convention on Wetlands. The Montreux record is maintained as a part of which among the below? 30 more seconds.
Montrex record maintained as a part of CBD, Convention on Biological Diversity, Montreal Protocol, Vienna Convention, Ramsar Convention. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time up. Right. So what is the answer? So answer is Delhi Ramsar Convention on Wetlands. See, Ramsar Convention is an international convention which is exclusively devoted for a particular ecosystem, that is wetland ecosystem. Right? This Ramsar Convention aims to have a register. The register will have a list of all the international wetlands, or it will be having the list of important international wetlands. So individual country will be giving a list. Right, India has given the list. We have around 75 wetlands. Okay, so that list will be given by the country, and that list will be maintained as a part of this Ramsar Convention. Within the Ramsar Convention, those wetlands, when it is changing its character, when it is changing its ecological character, then those wetlands alone will be maintained in a separate register that is called as Montrex record. Right, so we in India we have 70 plus internationally significant wetlands as a part of Ramsar Convention. So like that every country will be contributing. So all the wetlands, certain wetlands when their ecological character is getting changed, then that will be separately maintained in a separate register that is called as Montrex record. So in India, Kellodo National Park, which is in Rajasthan, and Loktak Lake in Manipur, so these two are wetlands which is placed in the Montrex record. Okay. So this we have to know. So here answer is Delhi Ramsar Convention on Wetlands. So almost 73 participants have chosen the right answer as per the poll result. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So Kavya Priya 7215, you are in the first position, followed by Pritika, Annapurni, Aravind, Kavya. So congrats for all those who have got it correct. So let's move to the next question, question number 6. Yes, so who is responsible for recommending persons for the appointment as directors on the board of public sector banks? So who is responsible? Banks Board Bureau, Reserve Bank of India, Financial Services Institution Bureau, Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. So who is responsible? Which of the following institutions is responsible for recommending persons for appointment as directors on the board of public sector banks? We have 25 more seconds. Option A, BBB, Bank Board Bureau. Option B, RBI, Reserve Bank of India. Option C, FSIB, Financial Services Institutions Bureau, then Economic Advisory Council to the Prime Minister. Of these four, who is responsible for recommending the names for the positions of directors of public sector banks? Time up. So answer is C, Financial Services Institutions Bureau. So previously it was Bank Board Bureau. Previously Bank Board Bureau was doing this task. Even in the previous UPSC exams, this similar question was asked. Previously it was Bank Board Bureau, but now the Bank Board Bureau got replaced by Financial Services Institution Bureau, FSIB. So FSIB will be recommending the names for those who can occupy the positions of public financial institutions, director post, right, chairman post. So they will be recommending, not just that, they will recommend the names, they will advise the government on recruitment, on termination, on extension, on capacity building. This FSIB also will be maintaining a data bank. That data will be useful to understand the performance of various public sector financial institutions, right? So this is about FSIB. So answer is C, poll result. Almost 40 plus have chosen the answer option C. So we'll move on to the scoreboard. Annapurni has topped the list, followed by Aravind, Kavya Priya, Kavya 9894 and Kavya 6811, right? So congrats for all those who got it right. Let's move on to the question number 7. Question number 7 is regarding the principle of non-refoulement is related to proliferation of nuclear weapons, refugee treatment, conservation of high seas, microfinance. A. Proliferation of nuclear weapons. B. Refugee treatment. C. Conservation of high seas. And Delhi, microfinance. Principle of non-refoulement. You have 30 more seconds. Please don't be in a hurry while choosing the answer option. You have 60 seconds. Yes, the one who chooses fast will be getting more points. At the same time, if you do a mistake, then you will lose a lot of points. Keep that in mind. The principle of non-refoulement. Time up. So let me explain briefly about principle of non-refoulement. So there is a International Convention for Refugees. Internationally, for refugees, we have a special status. So we have an international agreement. UNHRC, UN Human Rights Council, has come up with the UN Refugee Convention of 1951. So the 1951 UN Convention talks about principle of non-refoulement. That is, when a refugee, let's say a refugee from some other country, from Sri Lanka, from Myanmar, when they come to India, right, the refugee, when they come to India, right, we should see, when they come, they are a migrant, they are illegally coming inside because they do not have passport, they do not have visa permissions. So when a refugee, when they come to a country when a migrant, when they come to a country as refugee, when we will say refugee, that person in their homeland being persecuted. The Myanmar residents, they are coming to India. Why? To protect the life. The Sri Lankan residents, the Sri Lankan Tamils, they are coming to India. Why? To protect their lives, because they are being persecuted in their homeland. Right? So, when such things happens, okay. So, when, if at all, just for example, I am using these situations. Now the situations is different, but for example, I am saying, let's assume that there is something happening in our neighboring states. When the refugees come to India, as per the principle of non-refoulement, we should not send them back. We should not deport them back. Okay, that is what called as principle of non-refoulement. See, someone who is coming up with illegal visa or illegal passport coming to India, we can arrest, we can deport them. Deportation means send them back. But however, refugee means an illegal migrant who is coming, but he is facing a threat in his home country. He is being persecuted in his home country. So, to protect his life, he is coming to a state, so that country should not send them back. This is called as principle of non-refoulement. It is related to refugee treatment. But now, let me ask you a question. Whether India has signed this UN convention, right? Go and check. Okay, whether India have signed it or not. Right? This question is for you. So here, for the 7th question, the answer is Bombay refugee treatment. Almost 60 plus participants have chosen it correct. So we will see the leaderboard. Annapurni, you are in the first position, then followed by Aravind, Kavya Priya, DAW 7899. Very good. Congrats for all those who got it correct. We will move on to the question number 8. So question number 8, which of the following are part of India's forex reserves? Statement 1, gold stock of RBI. Statement 2, foreign currency assets. Statement 3, special drawing rights holdings. Then 4th option is regarding reserve tranche. Select the correct answers using the codes given below. A 1 and 2, B 1, 2 and 3, C 1, 2 and 4, Delhi 1, 2, 3 and 4. We have 30 more seconds. So the following are part of India's forex reserves. So the following are part of India's forex reserves: gold stock of RBI, foreign currency assets, special drawing rights holdings, and reserve tranche. 10 more seconds, last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time up. So here, Indian Forex Reserve has all these four as the parts. So we have our Forex Reserve, we have close to $600 billion. This $600 billion is not completely maintained like foreign currencies. A portion is maintained as a part of foreign currencies, a portion in the form of gold, a portion in the form of special drawing rights. IMF gives every country SDR, right? That special drawing rights. Then reserve tranche, member countries of IMF, they will contribute, member countries of IMF will contribute money to IMF. On that contribution, a certain percentage, like 25% of your contribution. If India is contributing $100 million, if India is contributing $100 million, then $25 million will be reserve tranche that can be used by India for their personal, for their balance of payment purposes. So this four, gold, foreign currency assets, SDR and reserve tranche, all the parts of our Forex reserve. So answer is Delhi. Almost 70 plus participants have chosen the right answer. We'll have a look at the leaderboard. So again Annapurni is in the top, followed by Kavya 9484, then Aravind 4850, then Kavya Priya, then DOS 7899. Alright, so congrats for all those who have got it correct. So now let's move on to the question number 9. So question 9. So at present, the Commission for Agricultural Costs and Prices recommends MSP, minimum support price, for which of the following crops? CACP recommends MSP for which of the following crops? Paddy, maize, groundnut, cotton, rubber. Select the correct answers: A 1 and 2, B 1, 2 and 3, C 1, 2, 3 and 4, Delhi 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 30 more seconds. Remember, for the winner, the top 3, we will be giving you interesting books, right? The books is one motivating factor, but at the same time, when we have a competitive environment to test our speed, analytical ability, comprehensive ability, that gives you a different kind of kick, right? That is what we are trying to provide through this quiz program. So yes, time up. So we all know minimum support price, it is a market intervention by the government. Okay, see, assume Guna is a farmer. Guna is producing rice. I can sell this rice either to private players or I can sell it to government. It's my choice. So government, yes, government can purchase. Government will purchase at a particular price that is called as minimum support price. It is the Food Corporation of India on behalf of government. They will procure from the farmers. But this procurement is not universal. It is not available for every crop. This procurement is available only for 23 notified crops. 7 cereals, 7 oil seeds, 5 pulse varieties, 4 commercial crops, cotton, copra, raw jute and sugarcane. Only for these 23 crops, there will be procurement from the government. For sugarcane, we have a separate concept, but still broadly it can be brought under MSP. So here, rubber will not be. The fifth option, rubber is not a part of MSP. The rest, paddy, maize, groundnut, cotton, all for all we have MSP support. So answer is C, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So poll result, around 60 participants have chosen the right answer C. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So once again, Annapurni 5897, congrats with 8792 points, you are in the top. Followed by Aravind, Kavya, Chudamani 2206, congrats, you have got to 4th position with 8562 points. Then Praveen 121, right? Very good. So congrats for all those who have got it right. Let's move on to the 10th question. Question number 10. So consider the following statements about carbon dating. Carbon dating. It is used to establish the age of organic materials, things that were once living. 2. It cannot be applied to determine the age of non-living things. Which of the statements given above are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, Delhi neither 1 nor 2. We have 30 more seconds. The question is regarding carbon dating. It is used to establish the age of organic materials. It cannot be applied to determine the age of non-living things. Last 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Time up. So carbon dating, it is a widely used method, yes, to establish the age of organic materials that were once living. That is correct. So carbon has a lot of isotopes. Carbon 14, carbon 12, all these are isotopes of carbon. These carbon is available in air, in water, in land, right? I mean, in land and air you will find this carbon, okay? In land and air. So now, so this carbon 14, this carbon 12 isotopes, it is found inside our body as well. Okay. So when a living thing dies, the carbon 14 isotope that will start decaying, the carbon 14 isotope that will start decaying at a well-defined rate. There will be a well-defined rate of decay. So I get a skeleton. Okay, I want to know the age of skeleton. I will just find out what is the level of carbon 14 present in that skeleton. During a living time, what is the C14 value? We all know. Now currently what is the C14 value? We would have found it. Now at a well-defined rate it is going to fall. So with that we can find out the age of that particular fossil. Right, and this method is applicable only when that dead organic matter is roughly 40,000 years old. Before that, if you go, it is difficult to find out the age. And also it is applicable only on living things and not on, or I would say, lived things. Okay, it cannot be applicable on non-living things. So both statements are correct. Answer is C, both 1 and 2. Poll result says around 50 have chosen the right answer. Congrats. Leaderboard, let's see who is in the top. Wow, Chudamani 2206. Excellent, you have climbed to the first position, followed by Praveen, then Yogi, Kavya Priya, Bhavitra, Gunas. Right, so congrats for all those who are on this list. I think except Kavya Priya, others are largely new. Right, so very good. So we will move on to the next question, that is question number 11. So it's a math question. Afghanistan shares its land border with which of the following countries? Select the correct answer using the given code. Afghanistan. Where is Afghanistan? Afghanistan is sharing border with which of the following countries? Iran, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan. Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan. Right? We have other stans, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, Kyrgyzstan, but all those are not given here. So we have 15 more seconds. Iran, Pakistan, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan. Last 10 seconds. Three, two, 1, 0. Time up. So Afghanistan is sharing border with Iran, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, with Pakistan, with India also it shares a small border. So it is not sharing border with Kazakhstan. So it is not sharing border with Kazakhstan. You have to remove that. Iran, Pakistan, Tajikistan is the right option given here. So answer is C, 1, 2 and 4. Almost around 30-ish have chosen the right answer. C, 1, 2 and 4. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Oh my God. Yogi, congrats Yogi, 0899. So we have secured the first position, followed by Bhavitra, then Annapurni, then Aravind. Chudamani, you went to the 5th position, right? So everyone have equal chance. We have, 4 more questions with which we can do wonders. So let's move on to the question number 12. Question number 12, again it is related to map. I guess so. The 9 dashed line sometimes mentioned in the news is in the context of the affairs of Middle East, South China Sea, India, China and North America. 9 dashed line sometimes mentioned in the news is in the context of the affairs of Middle East, South China Sea, India, China and North America. What is this name? 9 dashed line. 9 dashed line. Middle East, South China, India, China, North America. We have last 5 seconds with us. Yes, time up. So 9 dashed line is an undefined, vaguely demarcated line used by China, okay, for claiming a major port of South China Sea. A major port of South China Sea. They have drawn an imaginary vague line in the South China Sea, okay, and they claim that the entire area surrounded by that South China Sea, all the islands in that 9 dashed line. 9 dashed lines means, just imagine, right? These lines are used to demarcate a portion in the South China Sea, and China claims all the island in that region as theirs, right? So this is the South China, 9 dash line explanation. So answer is Bombay, South China Sea. Almost 70 participants have chosen the right answer. Congrats. We'll have a look at the leaderboard. So yes, Yogi, you are in fire. So Yogi 0899, you are in the top. Followed by Pavitra, Annapurni, Arvind, Chudamani. I think everyone is very close. Everyone can, climb to the first position. Yogi has a streak of 12 correct answers in a row. Congrats, man. Congrats. Seriously, congrats. So let's move on to the next question. The next question is regarding an ancient Sanskrit theatrical art. The ancient Sanskrit theatrical art form Kuttiyatam is performed in the state of Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Gujarat, Andhra Pradesh. Right? A Sanskritic theatrical art. Right? Kuttiyatam is performed in which state? What is the clue we have? Ancient is one clue. Sanskrit, theatrical art, Kuttiyatam. Try to guess from these clues given in this question itself. We have last 15 more seconds. So time up. So this is a direct answer. It is performed in Kerala. It is a 2000-year-old theatre art. 2000-year-old theatre art. It is usually performed only in temple theatres. Okay. So yes, we will have a look at the leader. The poll result says yes, almost 70 have chosen the right option, Bombay, Kerala. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Oh my God, Annapurni, you have got the first position with 11680 points. Then Arvind, Praveen, then Mani Harshana. Congrats. Yogi, don't worry, man. Alright, you can still climb to the top position. So very good for all those you have chosen it right. So let's move on to the next question. So the next question is regarding Manas National Park. Manas National Park, which is the only viable population of pygmy hog in the wild, is situated in which state? Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, West Bengal and Mizoram. The Manas National Park, which is the only viable population of pygmy hog in the wild, is situated in which among the below states? Arunachal, Assam, West Bengal, Mizoram. We have 25 more seconds. Manas National Park. Pygmy hawk. What is pygmy hawk? After the quiz program, you can check the YouTube videos of a pygmy hawk. Right? Right, time up. So answer is Assam, Bombay. So pygmy hawk is smallest pig species. In the world, it is found only in this Manas National Park and nowhere else in this world. Right? So Manas National Park is located in the foothills of Bhutan Himalayas. Okay, the foothills. Okay, where bordering the Assam. In that region, we can find this Manas National Park. It is, you will see Manas River, Sankosh River, Dhanshri River passing through this Manas National Park. So yes, this is about the Manas National Park and pygmy hawk. So answer is Bombay, Assam. Almost 84 participants have chosen it correct. Congrats for all those who got it right. Let's see the leaderboard. Great Annapurni. So you are in the top position, followed by Aravind, Praveen, Maniharshan and Yogi. Congrats. So yes, let's move on to the final question of this quiz. Let's see how the leaderboard changes now. Annapurni, Aravind, Praveen. Right? The 15th question. The Nagorno-Karabakh region. The Nagorno-Karabakh region, sometime mentioned in the news in the context of affairs of Afghanistan and Pakistan, Azerbaijan and Armenia, Israel and Palestine, Iraq and Iran. It's interesting, we have got almost 85 answers, 88 answers. We have 40 more seconds. Nagorno-Karabakh. I have made a video on our Officers Path current affairs set list channel, right? You can go and get clarity on this Nagorno-Karabakh. So because of the Chennai rains, we were not able to upload the videos in this week. Right, from next week, all the videos will be resumed. Your daily answer writing initiative, your current affairs Hitler series, everything will start from Monday. So last 10 more seconds. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Right? Nagorno-Karabakh is sometimes seen in news is in the context of Azerbaijan and Armenia. So Nagorno-Karabakh is a region which is found in Azerbaijan, but you will have Armenian people in that region. So Azerbaijan, Armenia, two different countries. Okay. So inside Azerbaijan, we have the place Nagorno-Karabakh, but Nagorno-Karabakh has Armenians inside. Okay. So this is creating the problem. So Armenia wants Nagorno-Karabakh, however Azerbaijan says it is politically inside the Azerbaijan, so we will be having that region. So this is creating problem for a long time. Since the USSR got disintegrated in 1990s, from that point of time, so Azerbaijan, Armenia are newly formed states after the disintegration of USSR. From 1994, we are seeing conflict between these two countries with respect to the area called as Nagorno-Karabakh. Caucasus Mountains, which is running through this Nagorno-Karabakh region, that we have to know. So your answer option is Bombay. Almost 76 participants have chosen the right answer. Let's have a look at the final leaderboard. So podium, final podium. So third position, Praveen 121, you have secured the third position, followed by Aravind 4850, congrats. Then the first one, the topper goes to Annapurni 5897, congrats for all those. Then finally we have Maniharshan, then Yogi. So congrats for all those who have got it correct. So these top 3 winners will be given interesting books. So please reach out to the number given in the description. I hope this initiative is adding more value to your preparation. Spread the initiative to your friends as well. Bring in more participants. Let's have more competition and more fun. Right? So prepare well. We are in the month of December. So exams are approaching. You know, mains results have been released. So a lot of students have cleared from academy as well. Right? So I want every one of you who are participating here and others who are watching, who are preparing to clear your prelims successfully, get into main successfully, get into interview successfully, right? And get a desired service what you want. So yes, also follow all our other playlists in this Officers Path channel, which will be really helpful for adding more value to your preparation. So I will see you next week, same timing, Saturday 6 p.m. Till then, bye.